It's Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Jane Pauley.
E.T., the Extra-Terrestrial, was a huge hit for director Steven Spielberg back in 1982. Turns out that all these years later, Spielberg is still fascinated by the notion of aliens among us. He's talking with our man in Hollywood, Ben Mankiewicz.
It's one thing to watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind in a theater. As soon as you saw this, you remember it.
Oh, yeah. It was like 95 degrees in Mobile, Alabama, and like a 80% humidity. I remember that.
Watching it with Steven Spielberg, that's a masterclass.
There's so much information in this, revealed very slowly, very effectively.
Sure that the danger will be over within 72 hours. We've seen the Army here, the Corps of Engineers, and the chemical engineers.
So right there, you say, wait a second, did I see what I think I saw?
Yeah.
And who are you going to watch? You're going to watch the screen, you're going to watch the actor. Well, Rich is great, but you're watching the screen now.
You're watching the screen, yeah.
Close Encounters ends with the arrival of the aliens. "49 years later, Spielberg imagines they never left.
This 79-year terror campaign of lies has to end.
But their presence has been systematically denied, covered up.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world.
That truth will upend all established order across the entire world.
His new film is Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day is about how, if somebody had the power and if somebody had possession of the entire archive of visual evidence of what's been happening for the last 80 years, what would happen if they decided to do a data dump across the entire world all at once? And the people who were trying to stop that data dump from happening, that is basically the core of this chase movie.
It is part chase flick, part 70s thriller, and part big tech conspiracy, all colliding to make Disclosure Day a sci-fi story for a modern audience.
I don't have to look at a poll. I'm positive our faith in institutions is lower than ever, certainly lower than in the post-Watergate 1970s. Does that make it a better time even to release Disclosure Day, to have buy-in from the audience that such a conspiracy could exist?
Oh yeah, I think I can't speak for the entire audience, but there are certain things that unite us, and one of the things that unites us, one of the places we can find common ground, is our united belief that the extraordinary is possible and the impossible is possible. And I think UFO, the whole phenomenon, is something that everybody across any spectrum, culturally, politically, can agree on.
The cast is led by Emily Blunt, plays a weathercaster in Kansas City.
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today.
A meteorologist who inherits sudden gifts, skills that she does not understand.
The movie takes the position of the believers or the curious, the ones that have been deeply affected by this. The Emily Blunt character, she plays Margaret Fairchild. You know, something has happened to her. She has no idea what it is. She has to try to understand why this has upended her life.
Впрочем, у нас никакой денег, разговора не эту тему. Ума не приложу, что нам делать, Джексон, правда? Просто...
Stop it, stop! What the hell is that?
What do you mean?
Is it Russian or is it Polish or something for like a story?
I'm
Was
not
that what
following
you
you,
were learning?
sweetie.
Yes,
We're just talking about it.
And the movie also takes the position of the church.
Why would he make such a vast universe, yet save it only for us?
What does this do to the fundamental beliefs that many of us have? And is God our God only on this planet? Or is God a God for every system where there's civilization, intelligent life, and even developing life?
This is the 34th feature from a director who altered the Hollywood landscape. with blockbusters that electrified us and classic stories that seeped under our skin. As for Disclosure Day, Spielberg calls it a bookend to Close Encounters, but the universal curiosity he expresses in both movies dates all the way back to a starry night about 70 years ago.
I was about 5 or 6 years old. I was living in New Jersey. And when your father comes in the bedroom and wakes you up from a sound sleep and puts you in a car, and just my father and me drove through the night, not long. I kept saying, "Dad, what is it? What is it?" He said, "It's a surprise." And he stopped at a big park, and it was the Perseus meteor shower. And that was the beginning of my love affair with the sky.
You'd see it, and what do you imagine? What do you see up there? Where does your mind take you?
I remember how shocked I was, but I also remember seeing these points of light darting across the sky, you know. And I just remember thinking that was one of the most extraordinary things I had ever seen.
He's been exploring the extraordinary ever since, finding it as a boy in science fiction magazines like this one.
We have a moderately competent producer on this piece, and he found one of these.
Oh my God, because that is what my father read, okay? This Galaxy, Analog, and Amazing Stories, those 3 periodicals. And our bathroom was piled high, you know, on the little behind, right? This high with these magazines.
What started with magazines has gone digital. The 79-year-old Spielberg began shaping the Disclosure Day story on his phone.
In the little notes section of your iPad.
Well, you know, everybody has it, right? We have a notes section.
Yeah.
That's where I wrote it. And then I printed it out and would read it and then go back to my iPad again. I mean, my handwriting is so bad. As I've gotten older, it's gotten so bad I can't read it myself. I used to, when I was much younger, I used to write everything out longhand.
There have been retrieval programs of exotic craft, interrogation of non-human biologics.
The film is fiction, though Spielberg sort of sees that as a technicality.
Think about this. When the great unknown is actually known by some, but not known by all of us, it's that inequity that got me to write the story for Disclosure Day.
Since Spielberg believes in this version of the great unknown, I felt I had to ask.
Have you ever had any sort of paranormal event in your life? Nothing?
Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
I deserve that.
I
deserve a sighting. Man, I
sighting.
need a sighting. I'm an ambassador for these guys, and they haven't shown themselves to me. I don't get that.
Yeah, that's a great point. Well, they're listening now, so maybe they'll.
I hope so.
Well, that leads to the. I mean, this seems a crazy question. I can't believe I'm asking it, but I'm asking it seriously. Have aliens been here? And do you think they might still be here?
Based on the circumstantial evidence of everything that I've gathered throughout my whole life, everybody I've listened to, and every documentary I've ever watched, and all the testimonies in Congress that I've heard, I absolutely think that they have been here, and they are here, and who knows, maybe they've always been here.